My name is Puja. I am a undergraduate student in the School of Public Health and Health Sciences. And the research project I will be presenting for you today is on assessing the impact of cultural beliefs of medical students on their experience with cadaver dissection and gross anatomy. And so cadaver dissection is a well-established teaching tool and learning method for medical students in gross anatomy courses. However, it has never been studied whether or not culture has an effect on the emotional response in lab. So the purpose of this study is to determine whether or not culture has an impact on the learning experience in gross anatomy. So 80 first-year medical students in gross anatomy course at the George Washington University School of Medicine and Health Sciences were recruited for this study and were asked to do an online survey which asked us three things: their dissection experience, their level of identification with cultural belief and its importance in lab, and the views of the learning outcomes on their experience. And so from this sample, we stratified them into two groups based off their response to the question, I identify with a set of cultural views. And so those in group one had responded with either a 4 or a 5 for that question, meaning that they did identify with the culture, or that they strongly associated with that statement. Those in group 2 were the non-cultural group, meaning that they answered with either 1, 2, or 3 for that question. And so we found that those in group 1 had a high correlation with a high importance of culture, a high impact of cultural views on their experience in cadaver lab, strong religious views, and they had a higher positive dissection experience compared to the non-cultural group. Overall, all students had a more positive experience. We also had found that there was no statistically significant difference in the learning outcomes between group 1 and group 2. In addition, we also had a space for the students to write out answers via free text responses to certain questions. So there are two major themes. The first theme was factors that impact the dissection experience. And so in that, there were several sub-themes that differed from group 1, the cultural group, and group 2, the non-cultural group. So group 1, the cultural group, the sub-theme for that was that cultural and religious beliefs did affect their dissection experience. Whereas for group 2, the non-cultural group, they were talking about scientific rationalization, and some explicitly said that culture had no impact on their dissection experience. The second theme was dissection helps emotional development. And so group 1, they talked about how the dissection experience helped them face pain, death, and mortality. Whereas group 2 focused more on becoming detached from the body or patient. In addition, group 1 talked about more of a personal development in growth as opposed to professional development in growth, which is what group 2 talked about. We also stratified the entire sample based on males and females, and the only significant aspect found in that was that males had more positive and more negative responses than females. And so overall, this is the first study to reveal that cultural identification may not have a great impact on the learning disparities in gross anatomy lab. Overall, students that are male and that are identified with the culture have more positive experiences. And so we hope that medical educators can use this information to prepare their curriculum in the future. Thank you.